this is a cool game. I found it on sale, so I got it when it was on sale. And well, let's just say that I like it a lot. And there's just I don't know how to describe it. But let's get into it. I'm gonna start a new game. Actually, if you want to check out I like that how they do this. Like I've never seen a game like.
You'd be busy, busy, busy all through the day. You get up and you just go right to work, you know? Right to work.
There was always something to do. There was never any idle time. The only idle time we had was after we eat and before we go to bed.
One of the older people would just be relaxing, laying down there and saying, you know, it'd be really nice to hear a story. And then just organically, someone would just start telling a story.
Storytelling for the Nupiaq people is very important because it not only created that sense of community, but is a way to pass on wisdom to the next generation.
It was like TV, you know? It was just like, it was as good as anything, any movie you've ever seen. And the storyteller told it so clearly that it was just as powerful as any of the greatest movie blockbusters you've ever seen.
There was a reason behind the stories that we were told because they held traditional knowledge. They held things that we might need to know in life, whether it was about how to find food or how to survive, or it was about well-being and the importance of connecting with people and being a good member of the community.
We all do stories. We all live in stories. We all tell stories to our friends. And they need to be told. They need to be heard.
But yeah, it's just a beautiful thing to learn about the culture.
Unipkaaqutiarsiikpin taalaqanilaqannasuk unipkaaqtuaq qaaviuraqama niviaqsiaqarualugguuq iñuuniaqaneqsuq angayuqaagamini sumitaimma niviaqsiaqarualuk anguniallatuneqsuq aasiisuraqallavluni supayaanik Iñuuniahutik anuqqautigait anuqulingaallaaqsuq anuqulingaallaaqpaalluni kisaimma panernialiaqsivut iviaqsiaqalualuk kisaimma isummeqpoq tavraasi kangitsaquaqsigaassumman anuqlisuurugumagaan summan anuqulingaallaaqamagaan tavraasi kangitsaquaqsigaassumman anuqlisuurugumagaan
It's just there are some YouTubers YouTube Let's Players I wish played this if they haven't already. I don't know. I've been slowing down on checking the Let's Plays of a lot of YouTubers I normally watch. But like I wish Mark played it, possibly. Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, I don't know if this would be enough for IGP. But anyways, Yeah, the Red Brat. This is like it's one of the few games I've gone into it just a tiny bit because I wanted to see what it was like before playing it. I'm sorry, I'm like doing a whole talking thing, but I need to start setting up. Need to set up I'm getting off topic, but I need to start setting up stuff so I can actually record, edit videos, and do all of that because that's the way to become a good YouTuber. It's something I need to do. Anyways, but that's basically I'm gonna enjoy this game. I think I've been thinking about getting Little Monsters or Little Nightmares. There we go. Sorry, Little Nightmares because that looks fun too. I normally don't like platformers or puzzle games of any kind because it causes me to think too much, but I think I'll enjoy this.
Ano hulik pailluni suniraqanaitsoqunni. Tavrani piaqsiaqalualuk ayuungitsoq. Payyagniuliqsoq.
Looks cool.
Toqutaawayaqtoq kisimriorumi. Arraannaqqangapiaqtoq.
I might be able to get this done today if I really want to.
Qulirringaitsoq iñugunut teriganniaqaqanivlugu. Teriganniaqtaamna allatun ingitsoq.
One minute, I really want to watch this one. It's adorable! I love foxes and I love wolves. Actually,
When I was growing up, my grandpa had a pet white fox. If you're a good friend with a fox, when there's danger abound, they try to keep you from getting into trouble. They pull tricks here and there, and foxes are like spoiled little kids in a way. When you let her out, she'd go prancing out in the snow, jumping in the air. I know she was happy then. Come running at me and jump on my chest, knock me backwards, lick my face, and I try not to let it. So that was my memory of my grandpa's pet fox.
Foxes are pretty awesome. I like wolves and I like foxes. and dogs. But I like most animals. I like all animals, unless they're bugs. I don't consider those animals. I consider them pets. That is adorable in a way. Yes, I'm not running out. Wow, that's powerful, man. Have you ever gotten a face full of snow? It does not feel good. Oh, I love this. I know I keep doing this, guys, but I really like the insight it gives into it. Into this culture.
Caribou was... It provided for us in many ways.
Our clothing in those days was made of all caribou skin.
I grew up wearing caribou pants, mittens, caribou skin mattress, blankets.
Some people had boots that were made with wolf leggings, sealskin sole bottoms. Baleen was shaved to make insoles. They kept us quite dry and warm as well. But the caribou skin clothing was the best. We would get as many yearlings as we could for our outer clothing. And for a heavy winter, we would get caribou in February or March because the hair was the longest and the skin was the thickest, and we would use those for our winter gear. With that stuff on, you could sleep outside in 50 below and it wouldn't bother you a bit.
Wow. Instead, we get the cheap-made stuff. I mean, right now. This is gonna be a short game. I can probably finish this up in 1 or 2 videos. If I want.
Niveak siagarualuk, kangek singarok. Supayat ikayok taka alaw lunedam na terigan niak. Sibunik sip kangaga, niveak siagarualuk. Kanudun pekpaganak tilangit tamat ko, ikayok tauruat. Niveak siagarualuk, kangek singarok. Supaya alaw lunedam na terigan niak. Sibunik sip kangaga, niveak siagarualuk. Kanudun pekpaganak tilangit tamat ko, ikayok tauruat.
So weird. Oh. Yeah, I'm sure you heard that. Do I dare do it? I know I keep interrupting the video for these things, but they're pretty amazing. You have to admit. It gives you insight into another culture.
Silla is the weather. It also means the atmosphere. Here's the Nuna, or the land. And it's anything from the land into the moon, the sun, the stars. That's Silla.
It's a very spiritual, and we have a relationship with Sila. Sila has a soul in the same way we do as people, in the same way animals do.
I think spirit helpers in and of themselves are really about how we're connected with things. And so it may be that there's a spirit helper that shows themselves as a bird to show you the way home, or it may be a spirit helper that actually decides to show themselves with the face and body of a man instead of their animal form. And so I think one of the things that's hard to understand is that it's not one way of seeing things, it's one way of knowing you're connected to everything.
I did put culture into the...
We've always had that spirituality of everything around us.
It's the interaction you have with the air you breathe, the ocean that you gather resources from, the rivers from which you gather fish, the tundra from which you pick berries, the animals that give themselves. It's all of that.
I like understanding I like learning culture, lore. That's why I love games like Elder Scrolls, any RPG game that gives you, Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. That is sick. Nuna.
Diviaksiaqalualugulo teriganniaqalu ikayuuti piaqtuk. Siqaqaniutimigini. Araa kangersinaitsiqunni qanuq pisilaan. Aqlaan tamra atautsikun aingaluk.
Those are some powerful winds. I'm trying to avoid the wind because of how strong it is. There's no reason I don't like platformers like this. Woo! That was bad. Oh wow! That wasn't my fault. That was the computer's fault. Can't blame me for that one. Don't you dare fall. Okay, there we go. Made it past that frickin' lava wall. Made it past that one. That was terrifying. Oh wait, the fox doesn't have to... Can the fox? Yeah, I thought so. There we go. The videos might take up, these things might take up most of it, but I don't like...
In the winter, when we were traveling, we didn't build sod houses, we built snow houses. In Canada, they call them igloo, but here in Alaska, we call them apuya. We'd do a day of travel, and then we'd make a apuya. The next day, my father would set traps, spend the day there, rest the dogs, give them something to eat, and then the following day, we continued to the next place. We'd go to my dad's sister, who had a house at Dubaruk. They had a small sod house over there. We didn't have to do anything. We just visit with them, and my dad and his sister were glad to see each other, and they'd talk away while us kids played outside or go to sleep. By the time we get back to our home, my father would leave us with our aunt or with my grandmother. And then he'd start on his trips and go check his trap line. We were not into 8 to 5 kind of time, you know. We're in a totally different kind. We're in ecological time.
See, I didn't know much about the Alaskan Native culture. So I didn't know much about the Alaskan Native culture, so it's pretty unique to see a different type of culture. Why'd I jump? Why did I jump? I might go back and play Abzu again, since I never did finish it. I still have to do some No Man's Sky as well. The wind! Oh my word! This is gonna be one of those... Yeah, I was gonna say... How strong is that wind? Come on, turn around. Yeah, the controls are kind of wonky. But, they're not bad. I just want to see if I got everything. Okay, I did.
Iveaksiaruallu tikitka aimaavini. Agalaan maluunaqsingamara. Innyokulu tikinngamaroq iveaksiaruallu piingaan. Ivaqalaqsimaroq sumittaimma. Nikatjakkumangainniqsuq. Pakit qaangaarnagu ivaqtani. Nunaaqqiq ikiwaqtuaqaniqsuq. Inyumi tuquttaqtaawaniqsitu. Niveaqsiaruallu upperingitka tautuktani. Tautukunaqtuaq sunapayaaq siquminganiqsuq. Niveaqsiaruallu inyuniaqatingi pisaullaganiqsut. Qanaquimnia anuqulaqpallqiñam tainnaqumiñaitka. Tamanga ikumawaqtuamin qaqraaqpam iñua liptaqtaq. Sumaalagullaqami niveaqsiaruallu piitsiñingani. Agalaan qaqraaqpallqiñat sagavingaitsut. Immiñaurat sagaviqimiut samanga nunamin.
Whoa, okay, that was tricky. inspired me to write something. I'm not sure what, but I do think I could create something now. I've been meaning to anyways. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do! Not really a shocker, actually. Thank you, friend. I do like the graphics of this game. I don't
Hi,
know.
Gwen, today. Kalaktok inyugunga rock of pick. Kano ko mailisimanak pa nga? Isumulagtok ni Beak siya kaluwalok. Kano kita pura, kao nagayngagikpen. Kailaw di ka piup ko. Ikayo ko niya kaluwagikpen kimon dahil nanakek. Sa bakit ilang ah?
So you're looking for your drone. Sorry, guys. I know I keep doing this. I can't help it. Like, it just, I'm interested.
Drum is something that's common to all cultures in Alaska. All cultures have a drum that may have some stylistic differences or differences in the materials that it's made, but it's still in recognition of life and vitality. And the drum mirrors the heartbeat. And when you continue drumming soon, it will be in line with your heartbeat. Because that's what it's supposed to be, the heartbeat of the community, and it symbolizes vitality. And it's the most tremendous feeling to be in a room and to have one long row of all the drummers and to have that feeling of unity and everyone beating in harmony, the drum beat in unison. It's the most beautiful feeling. And to know that you're connected, you're on the land that you are connected to. And even if you grew up outside of the community, that which is in you comes from this area. And it's the greatest feeling.
Man, I went at it and look what happens. Oh.
So interesting. It's so interesting, you know? Oh, wait, I'm supposed to... Okay, another one. Yeah, I know, I keep doing this, but...
They're just like other people. They just happen to be very small and extremely strong.
These are stories that are common throughout Alaska. It's normally the people are in a size from your elbow to the tips of your fingers, and they possess superhuman strength. So they may be tiny, but they can carry a whole caribou.
And if you go up north and you talk to a number of the people in the community, they'll talk about having seen the little people.
There's a place at home that we know, but we don't profess it to anybody.
But it's not like the boogeyman.
They can be mischievous, they can be ornery, or they can be helpers.
And every now and then, we might have the opportunity to see them. especially if they want us to see them.
The fact that it's across Alaska really tells you something about our history and how we interacted with nature around us.
Yeah, I love this game. Okay, so that's what I'm supposed to do. Hold on. After you down. Not bad. I love the game. It's a pretty good game, actually. I don't know how to end it. I might end it at the next level.
Kila rarak tuat ibeak siya lo butakit kay. Asi ane biling suna ituk to sa guru magan.
Oh, wait. Now we know what to do. Let's switch to the block. Really? Really? This is gonna irritate me. I know I'm smiling, but this is gonna irritate me. Oh, you gotta be I don't like this dude. I'm gonna go here. Almost. Oh, you gotta be. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I understand now. Come on. Come on! Patience, mate. Okay, I think I understand what I'm supposed to do.
Ibeak siya lo sabat ko may akalawit. Imenyawrat. Bakit ka upiyong kailaw tinga?
Question is, how do we get back to the owl man? Climb, boss, climb! Okay, I understand now. I love this. I'm not gonna lie, this game's pretty awesome. It's unique. I've never played a game like it.
Niveaksiagalua kutingalok qilau delegajone. Ukpik kopea chapalugalok. Asi tabura pivi tagaliudi pea lagaga niveaksiagaluk. Tai nahone ai chudi hilakangalok. Ukpik qallaktok. Uvvauna kauna gingagiga iliginun pikit quvlugo.
Yeah, let's watch this after.
The bola is what we call kilamitan. And the kilamitan is made out of braided sinew tied on to some heavy bone which you could twirl. In my case, we're catching ducks.
When we're out whaling, sometimes the ducks start flying. And they're good for duck hunting. You know, if you're a whaling crew, you can't make too much noise. So you can't use a shotgun for getting some duck soup handy, you know. So bola was a really handy weapon to use for catching ducks. You know, the ducks fly in, you throw it up and tangles up the bird, and down they go.
So let's get on with this level, finish this level, and then I'll finish this video. You see, I knew you could do it. But yeah, I'll finish the video when I finish up on this. Okay, I understand that. Yeah, I like little games like that. Okay, that's just fine. No, it was the wind! It tricked me!
Tabra tayo na igilehotek.
don't tell me I have to redo that. Okay, good. I know. This is gonna get irritating. Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew I was gonna have to do that. Okay, come on. Hello. There we go.
Sila tane nunakimata inyuhuluk kasuwag. Inyuhulum tautu kameo nutkakuwa. Agala nileak siyagarwado sa pekinaksimaro. Nalif sapiak doktor tu kami kilometer.
Don't do this.
Tempura ivaktane tau tu kai.
This might take me a while.
Nalif sapiak doktor tu kami kilometer.
Crap. Yeah, they could have been better on control stream 3. Control!
Nalif sapiak doktor tu kami kilometer. Tempura ivaktane tau tu kai. Annap khaslik kalwaktuk agalan igilawninga sikakanaksisinyaktuk.
And I think I'm going to end the video here. I will continue this later. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.